Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you how to be a deliberate, conscious creator of your reality so you can get more of what you actually want and stop repeating old patterns, getting stuck in those vicious feedback loops. Before we dive into today's lesson, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can get it directly in the description box below and also on my website, heatherhakes.com. All right, let's talk about it. You've likely heard of law of attraction and manifesting, but here's what I want you to do. Whether or not you're aware of these universal principles, you are manifesting and quote, attracting and creating your reality every single day. What I want to help you do is get out of autopilot, get out of same shit, different day, rinse, wash, and repeat. And I want to help you get back in the driver's seat of your life and create what you actually want in your business, in your relationships, in your financials, your health, your success, and more. Because I truly want you to know that you 100% are the creator of your reality. And you, no matter your current circumstance, can create any reality you choose. Now, what I mean by that is I want, this takes a little bit of humility, but you have to realize wherever you're currently at, if you're feeling stuck, if you got into debt, if you gained weight, whatever it may be, an undesired result, you created it. But the good news is you can create the opposite. And that's what I want to help you do. I love the saying that I first heard from Dr. Wayne Dyer, that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So let me explain this from the idea of quantum physics, energetics, frequency. And I love this quote by Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of, ready for it? It's three things. Think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And here's what quantum physics tells us. It teaches us that what I love about science, for all you left-brained people, science gives proof to hypothesis. If you can test something and you get the same result over and over, it's no longer theory, it's reality. So Nikola Tesla's quote talking about energy, frequency, vibration, let me explain that to you, because you are an energetic being and we live in an energetic universe. An easier way to say this, life is a boomerang. Whatever you are putting out via your thoughts and your feelings, you get back to you. So literally think about that. You are a magnet. That's all law of attraction is saying. Like attracts like. So if you are thinking and feeling gratitude, love, joy, excitement, peace, freedom, you are going to experience more of that. You are going to draw those same vibrations, those same people and experiences into your life. However, where I find most people are living life in autopilot, going through the motions, living unconscious. Think about it like this, sleepwalking through life. Now, if you don't understand that if you are stuck in a negative or disempowering feedback loop, thinking and feeling bored, discouraged, overwhelmed, anger, self-doubt, fear, when you are thinking and feeling that, that's what you're putting out and that's what you're going to get back to. Remember, let's go back to Wayne Dyer's quote. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So here's what holds most people up, and maybe this is where you find yourself. If you are talking about wanting, lacking, needing, it means you don't have it. If like attracts like, if you're talking about wanting love, if you're talking about wanting more money, it means you don't have it. And what happens is we start thinking and feeling and speaking about the lack and the wanting and the not having. That state of being, what you think about, you bring about, focused on the lack and not having, means you're going to perpetuate that cycle of not having. So let me fast forward and get you to the other side of the tracks. This is where I want you to start consciously living. I want you to mindfully and intentionally choose to start thinking and feeling this way. This is what's called reprogramming your subconscious mind. And Hebb's law states, nerve cells that fire together, wire together. Simply stated, the thoughts you think on repeat become your beliefs. So if you're mindfully and intentionally choosing to focus on what you do want, your mind is going to start believing you already have that. I don't care the current status of your bank account. If you have zero or in the negative, but you start intentionally focusing and choosing on feeling abundant and free despite your bank account. Now, this is not fake it until you make it. Let me make sure I am clear about that, because that means you're using your conscious mind 5% of the picture, trying to fake it, telling your subconscious mind 95% of your programming, we're rich, we're rich, we're rich. And your subconscious mind is going, no, you're freaking not. You're broke. There's $0 in your bank account. That's why this is not fake it till you make it. Instead, I like to think about it as embodying it until you become it. Maybe you've heard of this 3-step process: be, do, have. When you become that person feeling gratitude, love, joy, connection, when you start doing those aligned, inspired actions, then you have the conditions that you want. I'm a big fan of Neville Goddard, and I would like to share his simple quote, manifesting principle with you. He calls it the law of assumption. Now, I want to explain this to you, and I've put it into play. So the fact that I've implemented and experienced it, I know this works. And this is what I want you to do to get back in the driver's seat of your life, to become a conscious, deliberate creator of your reality. The law of assumption is simple. It simply states assuming that your wish is already fulfilled. Another way Neville states it is living from the end desire, rather than thinking of that ideal relationship, thinking of that amazing job, thinking of your business success, thinking of $1 million. You have to live from the end, meaning put a scene in your mind. Start visualizing. Remember, this comes to embodiment. This is not an intellectual practice. It is not a head experiment. It is an embodiment. And that means you're thinking and feeling, because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between real, quote, real, and imaginary. Whatever you're focused on and feeling, the subconscious mind goes to work, and that's what you will experience. So back to Neville. When you're thinking from the end, so let me give you an example. Let's say that I'm going to give you a real world example on how I've done this and put this into play. Now, I have a lot of fun with this, and I truly believe that's the key to living this way, because it means you're detached from the outcome. You release that lack, needy vibration, because you attract what you are, not what you want. So let me give a prime example how you can live from the end, assuming that wish, that desire is already yours. Now, again, I have dozens of ways I've done this, but let me give you a more recent one. I put out the intention that I wanted to, quote, manifest, that I wanted to go to a Denver Nuggets game for free. That's it. That was my clear intention. I want to attend a Denver Nuggets game for free. And I let go. I put out the thought, I truly believed it, and then you have to let go, because the how is never your job. In less than 1 week, somebody that I met 6 months prior, who I hadn't heard from in the last 6 months, quote, reached out. Hey, Heather, wanted to see what you're up to. I have tickets to the Nuggets game tonight. I have an extra ticket. Do you want to join me? And that happened in less than a week, because I put out the intention and I let it go. I assumed and felt I'd already attended a Denver Nuggets game. Here's the thing. If you're new to this, if you have a little bit of, this sounds fishy, Heather, it sounds nice, then you need to start small. I call this building your mindset muscle. If you're new to this, then start with $5. Put a clear intention. You want to receive $5 and let it go. Watch it unfold. Watch it come your way. But I've been doing this for years, so I've done it for large amounts of money. I've done it for travel, sports tickets, very specific Nike pink gym sports bag, and so many other things. But I want you to know that, as Abraham Hicks says, it's as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button. It's as easy to manifest $100 as it is to manifest $1 million because it's the same process. It's the same formula. It's the same principle because it all comes down to energy, frequency, vibration. If you are emanating and truly feel and embody the state of a millionaire, then maybe $1 million business idea will come to you. Maybe you will win the lottery. Maybe you will, you just happen to buy fill in the blank, because I am telling you, when you let go of the how, when you stop trying to micromanage and control your life and realize there's so much magic happening all the time, this can be your new way of thinking and being. And then I'm telling you, life is limitless. The sky is not the limit. Your belief system is. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to truly put this into play. Number one, you got to catch yourself from that negative feedback loop, thinking and feeling about what you don't want. And instead, you have to start consciously, intentionally thinking, speaking, feeling, talking about that end result that you actually want to experience. And then I would love to hear from you. Come back, share with me on social media. What was your clear intention? What is that desire, that condition that you wanted? And more importantly, how did it come your way? Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop, and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.